Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be making teriyaki chicken, and for that we are going to start with making the sauce for the chicken. So into a small bowl add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. That will be enough for this application. This recipe will serve 2 people. And into that small bowl of ours we are going also to be adding 1 tablespoon of sugar. This is going to be a sweet and sour sauce, but it's not going to be too sweet. If you had teriyaki chicken before or any Asian cooking, it has elements of sweetness inside. It's not going to be too much. So we're going to be adding 1 tablespoon of honey and 1 tablespoon of water. I'm going to mix that all up. You don't need the sugar to dissolve while you're mixing, because we're going to make this sauce and we're going to take it and put it in a pan so that the sugar dissolves through it. So we're going to be adding aromats to this. We're going to be using garlic as our aromat for today. You can also use ginger, it's also a nice aromat. Now we're cutting this garlic into small dices. That will be good enough for us. Also, nobody wants to eat like a whole big chunk of garlic. It becomes a little bit bitter. So we're going to put that in a hot pan with a little bit of oil, and we're going to be frying the garlic until it becomes browned a little bit. Not too much, don't let it burn, just watch it closely. Then we're going to add our sauce after it becomes brown and the flavors have already been let out of the garlic. Then we're going to be using chicken thighs for today's recipe, and for this chicken I'm only going to be using salt and black pepper. That will be my marinade for today. So after we add the salt and black pepper, just rub it in, and then into a hot pan at medium high heat, just add a little bit of oil, and we're going to be cooking the chicken first skin side down. So let it crisp up, and then after 4 minutes of cooking, just flip it so that it can cook down on the other side for additional 4 minutes. And then we're going to be, as that cooks, we're going to be cutting our broccoli for the vegetable presents. Everybody needs their vegetables, right? So we're going to be having the heads that we cut off from the stems, and we're going to be removing some of those stems and then having them. So our chicken is cooked nicely now, so we're going to be draining out some of the fat. As you can see, it's a little bit much, I would say. So just push the pieces to the side and drain them out on a bowl just aside, and keep that fat. We're going to be using it to be cooking our broccoli later on. So now that the fat has been drained out, we can add our sauce to the pan, and we're going to be cooking this down until it's reduced even more than before. So it will reduce down, and then we are going to see that it is going to be glazing and coating the chicken nicely. So that is what we are going for. Just watch it, don't let it burn too much. So as you can see, it's cooking down pretty nicely. The sauce is reducing a little bit and it's coating the chicken really well. And then when it gets to this point where the sauce is almost all of it gone from the pan, just turn it down, and then we can cook our broccoli, which I was saving for last. We're going to be using the chicken fat that we had drained out before to cook them, and we're going to be adding a little bit of salt, and it's going to be really fast because broccoli cooks really quickly. Just maybe 2 minutes tossing around, that should be enough for them. But I'm cooking it on a high heat so that it gets a little bit crispy. It gets charred a little bit. That is what I was going for. Our chicken still haven't finished. It can't be teriyaki chicken without the sesame seeds. So we're going to be putting our pan back on the flame And we're going to be adding our sesame seeds. Just sprinkle a little bit onto the chicken and then cook it down a little bit more, not too much, so that the sesame seeds can cook. We are done to the plating. So this is just normal white rice. You can use any rice that you want, but white rice would be best. And our broccoli, a little bit of that. So our chicken, we are going to be slicing them up into small pieces, bite size, and then we're going to be adding that onto our plate, and we can enjoy our beautiful teriyaki chicken. So thank you guys for joining, and please subscribe, share, comment, press that like button, and catch you guys on the next one. Peace.